Welcome to the CCTV America News Hour. I'm Elaine Reyes. We begin with the latest on the situation in Ukraine. Russia has put forward a draft resolution at the United Nations Security Council calling for an immediate end to the violence in eastern Ukraine. CCTV's Li-Ling Tan is live at the UN headquarters in New York with details about the Russian plan and the response from the rest of the Security Council. Li-Ling.
Yes, Elaine. Now, the draft resolution proposed this Monday focuses on two areas, as you mentioned, an immediate ceasefire, but also the humanitarian corridor so that the civilian population can leave safely from military zones. And Russia has said that large-scale military operations continue in the southeastern part of Ukraine, and many civilians, including women and children, are killed every day. Now, this session was closed to the public, but the Russian ambassador Vitaly Churkin did manage to address the press following the meeting, where he emphasized the urgency for humanitarian response through Russia's draft resolution, suggesting those he calls the other side are dragging their feet and procrastinating and showing no urgency, which he says is a mistake because something needs to be done to prevent the situation in Ukraine from deteriorating.
The usual suspects were sort of inclined, unfortunately, in their comments to condone of the military operation in southeastern Ukraine. We're speaking about the need of getting more information about what was going on, receiving reports.
And Churkin says that parties on both sides need to stop the fighting, and so that they can return to the Geneva Statement of April 17, as well as the OSCE roadmap to resolving the crisis in Ukraine. The Ukrainian ambassador, Yuri Sergeyev, as expected, criticized Russia's latest move.
That the resolution on Ukraine is tabled by Russian Federation is cynical and immoral. A country that has recently occupied and annexed a part of the territory of Ukraine, a country sponsoring terrorism and unrest in the eastern regions of Ukraine, now offers a settlement plan.
Now, this all happened against a backdrop of fierce fighting in Luhansk on Monday, which makes the case for a ceasefire, certainly. But at the Security Council, Russia saw criticism from other members of the Security Council. The Lithuanian ambassador told reporters following the session that Russia's move was, in her words, a little bit ironic given Moscow's resistance to action on humanitarian issues in Syria. And Churkin said that while he did receive some support for the draft resolution, he also saw opposition from who he coined, as we heard earlier, the usual suspects, and no doubt referring to Great Britain, France, as well as the U.S., whom have been very vocal critics of what they perceive as Russia's role in Ukraine's crisis.
All right, CCTV's Li-Ling Tan live at UN headquarters in New York.